Hey guys, it is time for the Dri-Tri. My name is Sean Masters. I'm the co-founder of Tangelo, and this is
Heather Sorensen. I'm the head coach for Orangetheory U District.
And we're gonna give you tips and advice to make sure that this is the best Dri-Tri ever.
Here's what you guys have to look forward to. During the Dri-Tri, you're going to be doing a 2,000 meter row. The emphasis of this is making sure that slow and steady start out of the gate. Over in that weight room, we're going to be focusing on the endurance of the body as well as the strength with 300 reps that we're doing in the weight room. And then when you head on over to those treads, it's a 5K on those treads. This is going to be the tail end of that Dri-Tri where the stamina really plays into it and that mental game becomes really important.
Now we're gonna go into the 3 exercises you can do before the Dri-Tri to prime your body for success. Now these exercises are meant to be done in succession. And so all you need is 5 minutes. And you're going to prime the core, you're gonna prime the shoulders, and you're gonna prime those hips to have the best Dri-Tri ever. So let's go into those right now. All right, now it's time to make like the Golden Gate and bridge. So what you're gonna do with this one is you're gonna set up with the heels about a hand length from the glutes. Your feet are gonna be pointed straight forward, and then you're gonna lift your toes towards the ceiling. I want you to activate those shins on this one, okay? So point those toes up, just make sure that the feet are parallel the entire time. Then from here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna brace the core. So brace the core, but also feel like you're able to comfortably breathe through that brace. Then squeeze the glutes and then bridge up. Now, when you bridge up, from a range of motion standpoint, what you're trying to achieve is a straight line from the knee to the shoulder. And you're gonna hold that for 2 seconds, and then you're gonna slowly lower on a 4-second count, keeping the glutes engaged on the way down, okay? Do 10 perfect reps with purpose and intention. Then after those 10 reps, what you're gonna do is bring your legs down. You're going to grab a dumbbell. Now, if you're holding the dumbbell in the right hand, you're going to be moving the left leg to get a little bit of cross body work here. And so you're gonna go into that active straight leg raise, which is gonna serve you really well on the rower and especially here in the weight room, okay? To really loosen up those hamstrings and promote good hip mobility. And what we're gonna do is do 10 slow reps, coming back down, trying to get a little bit further each time. And holding that dumbbell is gonna help activate the shoulder, of course, but it's also gonna help activate the muscles around the midline, the core, okay? Good. And then after 10 of those on each side, then you're gonna bring your knees back up. You're going to bring your hands up, and then you're gonna do what's called floor angels. Now with this one, we have to understand that shoulder mobility is heavily predicated on your ability to keep the rib cage in the right position. So before you go overhead, I really want you to think about assuming a flat lower back, but not flattening the lower back through rotating the pelvis back. You're flattening the lower back through activating the core to draw the rib cage down, slightly tuck in the chin as long as it's comfortable, of course, and then go into a snow angel. Good, and go as high as you can as long as you're able to maintain good rib cage position with that flat lower back, and then come back down. Like the glute bridge, like the active straight leg raise, you wanna do 10 perfect reps to really help warm up the shoulders and promote good mobility through your mid back. And after you're done with this, then you're ready to warm up and attack that Dri-Tri.
Couple of tips and tricks that are going to help you perform the very best that you can for the Dri-Tri are going to be the following: hydration, fuel, and mentally preparing yourself for that hard work that you have ahead. When I'm talking about fuel, I'm talking 2 to 3 hours prior to the Dri-Tri. Make sure you eat the appropriate amount of food. We're talking sweet potato and some chicken as a simple meal. In addition to that, you're gonna want 12 to 16 ounces of water about 2 hours before, and throughout the Dri-Tri, you're gonna want 20 to 40 ounces. During the Dri-Tri, it's gonna be really important that you mentally prepare yourself for the hard work and stamina that you have to be doing. Play mental games with yourself. Make it fun, so throughout the entire process, you enjoy the experience.
So you just got done crushing the Dri-Tri. Congratulations. Now it's time to take care of you and go over 3 key stretches and mobility drills. The first of which is the cat-cows. With the cat-cows, you want to set up with your hands directly underneath the elbows and elbows underneath the shoulder. And your knees are going to be right underneath the hips. Now from here, you're going to time the movement with the breath, okay? So I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose, draw that belly button up towards the ceiling. Good. And then a nice cleansing exhale as you draw your belly button down towards the floor and you look up. Good. And then repeat that. For this one, go for about 10 to 20 reps, okay? I want you to make the most of the time in this position. After you're done with this, then you're gonna go into a psoas stretch. So you're going to have one knee up, just like that. Your knee is gonna be directly underneath the hip, and your knee in front is gonna be right above the heel. Now from this position, you wanna pretend that your hips represent a bucket filled with water, and I want you to try to spill the water out the back by way of squeezing the stabilizing glute and bracing the core. Now you should instantly feel a little bit of a stretch, whether it be in the front of the hip or kind of the middle of the quad. Either one is great. It's more than great. And then from there, you're gonna bring your left arm up. So if your left knee is down, your left arm is up. And as long as you're able to maintain a good glute squeeze, you're more than welcome to lean forward a little bit or even lean over to the right side to really open up that left side of the body. Good. And then hold this for about 10 breaths before you switch sides. After you're done with the psoas stretch, now it's time to stretch the calves. So with this calf stretch, you're gonna get into a staggered stance, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna think about driving the heel down into the ground and lean forward until you feel a stretch in the middle part of that calf. Breathe into this one as well. Don't worry about time, just focus on the breath. Now, if you want to hit the lower portion of that calf, then try to bend the knee while still keeping that heel kind of pushed down into the floor. Hold this for about 10 breaths as well before you switch sides. These 3 stretches are really going to help reset the body, boost recovery, and get you ready for the workouts the next week. Have fun with these. And there you have it. That's the Dri-Tri video, going over movement prep, recommendations during the workout, and things that you can do to reset the body. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and share it with a friend. My name is Sean Masters.
And I'm Heather Sorensen.
We'll see you in the next video.